Did you know that Newfoundland dogs are gentle giants? This fascinating breed is not just known for its impressive size, but also for its heartwarming, gentle nature. Originating from the rugged shores of Newfoundland, Canada, these dogs were bred to assist fishermen and perform heroic rescues. Imagine a gigantic, fluffy companion that can tow heavy nets filled with fish or even save a person struggling in icy waters. With their webbed feet and powerful swimming abilities, Newfoundlands are like lifeguards of the dog world. Their calm demeanor and unwavering loyalty make them ideal family pets, particularly cherished by children who can enjoy their playful yet patient nature without worry. These dogs can handle the rough and tumble of playtime, always giving as good as they get. Newfoundlands showcase stunning coats in black, brown, or the distinctive Landseer pattern, yet they require regular grooming to keep their fur in top condition. Whether you seek an active companion or a steadfast friend, the Newfoundland promises not just size but also a huge heart, making them a wonderful addition to any home. Did you know clocks can lose time in the mountains? This fascinating phenomenon occurs in Japan, where a clock that keeps time perfectly at sea level will actually lose 16 seconds each day when placed at an altitude of 200 meters. The culprit behind this surprising fact is gravity, which varies depending on your location. At higher altitudes, like in the mountains, the gravitational pull is slightly weaker than at sea level. This means that time itself can flow at a different rate, causing discrepancies in how accurately our clocks keep up. Scientists have studied this effect and found that the tiny changes in gravity can have noticeable impacts on timekeeping devices. So, when you're hiking in the beautiful Japanese mountains, you might just notice that your watch betrays you. This intriguing connection between gravity and time reveals how delicate and extraordinary our universe truly is. So the next time you venture up a mountain or even travel to a different part of the world, remember that the forces of nature can affect time in ways you might not expect. Most people don't know this, but what dangers lurked in Oz? When you think of classic films, The Wizard of Oz shines bright with its colorful characters and enchanting story. But the journey behind the scenes was far from magical. For instance, Jack Haley, who portrayed the beloved Tin Man, endured significant struggles due to his shiny green makeup, which contained copper. This visually stunning makeup not only dazzled audiences, but also led to a painful eye infection that made filming challenging for him. Meanwhile, actress Margaret Hamilton, who mesmerized viewers as the Wicked Witch, faced her own terrifying experience during a fire scene. While making a dramatic exit, the special effects went wrong, causing severe burns that could have ended her career. Thankfully, both actors exhibited remarkable resilience, and their unforgettable performances contributed to the film's timeless charm. These behind-the-scenes struggles highlight that even in a world of make-believe, the magic is fraught with challenges. The Wizard of Oz teaches us invaluable lessons about courage, friendship, and perseverance, not just for its beloved characters, but for the talented individuals who brought them to life. Why exactly does Boys' Day honor hard work and love? In the early 20th century, Miwapani from Pokin had a unique vision: to celebrate the spirit of Sonora and create a special day for boys. This idea blossomed into the first Boys' Day celebration, which was not just about fun and festivities, but a heartfelt tribute to the values of hard work, strength, and the importance of nurturing young lives. Miwa understood that instilling these virtues in young boys would help shape their futures and benefit the community at large. On this day, families would come together to honor the young boys, highlighting their potential and encouraging them to grow into responsible, loving individuals. The event became a beloved tradition, reminding everyone of the vital role children play in society and fostering a sense of pride and connection among families. How did this celebration evolve over the years? Did you know that the Kansas cyclone amazed crowds in 1893? This incredible motorized tricycle, built by a Kansas inventor, made headlines as it traveled across the state, proving its reliability and thrilling onlookers at every stop. With its unique design, the Kansas Cyclone stood out in a time when automobiles were still rare. People gathered eagerly to see this innovative leap in personal transportation, fascinated by the blend of engineering and adventure. Even though the cyclone eventually faded into the shadows of the rising automobile industry, it symbolized a remarkable period in rural America focused on mechanical innovation and the excitement for new technologies. This moment not only highlighted the spirit of invention, but also set the stage for the personal vehicles we know today. What might have happened if more inventors had followed in this trailblazer's footsteps? Did you know about Slovenia's beer fountain in Zalek? This fascinating spot offers a refreshing twist on the traditional concept of a public fountain. In the charming town of Zalek, instead of water, various craft beers flow freely for visitors to enjoy. What makes it even more exciting is the chip-enabled mug that you can purchase, giving you the ability to pour yourself a pint straight from the taps. Imagine savoring a local brew while soaking in the festive atmosphere of this unique attraction. Beer enthusiasts and curious travelers alike flock to this fountain to experience a taste of Slovenia's vibrant brewing culture. It's not just about the beer, though. The community vibes and stunning scenery make it a memorable destination. Whether you're a local or a tourist, Zalek offers a delightful way to enjoy good company and great drinks. So, are you ready to raise a glass in this amazing town? Did you know that Toba erupted 2.1 million years ago? This massive volcanic event in Indonesia was one of the largest eruptions in Earth's history, overshadowing the infamous 1980 eruption of Mount St. Helens. The Toba supereruption released over 2,500 times more ash than what spewed from St. Helens, creating dense clouds that lingered in the atmosphere for years. This thick blanket of ash not only blanketed the surrounding areas, but also disrupted global climate patterns, leading to a period of significant cooling known as volcanic winter. Scientists believe this eruption had profound effects on ecosystems and could have contributed to the near extinction of early human ancestors due to drastic environmental changes. The sheer scale of Toba's eruption helps researchers understand the potential risks posed by supervolcanoes and their ability to disrupt life on a massive scale. With such a powerful eruption in our planet's history, many are left wondering, could such a colossal eruption occur again in the future? Ever thought about why the Lofoten Islands are magical? Nestled above the Arctic Circle in Norway, the Lofoten Islands are a breathtaking blend of nature and culture. Known for their towering, rugged mountains and deep, mesmerizing fjords, these islands boast landscapes that transform dramatically with the changing seasons. During summer, visitors revel in the phenomenon of the midnight sun, where daylight lingers and twilight casts a gentle glow across the scenery. This unique experience allows for enchanting evenings filled with outdoor activities under a seemingly perpetual sky. In contrast, winter unveils its own magic as the awe-inspiring northern lights illuminate the night, creating a spectacular display of swirling colors that captivate both residents and tourists alike. But the Lofoten Islands are not just about stunning views. They are rich in cultural heritage where fishing remains a cornerstone of life. Generations of locals have engaged in this time-honored tradition, relying on the bountiful waters for their livelihoods. Roaming through charming fishing villages, you'll encounter vibrant red rorbu, fishermen's cabins, that whisper tales of the past, emphasizing the island's deep-rooted connection to the sea. Whether you are an avid angler, a nature enthusiast, or an adventure seeker, the Lofoten Islands promise unforgettable experiences. Believe it or not, the Maldives has a unique culture. This stunning tropical paradise is not just famous for its luxury resorts and breathtaking overwater bungalows, it's also a vibrant cultural hub. The Maldives features a rich blend of influences from Indian, Arab, and African traditions, shaped over centuries of trade and migration. The local language, Divehi, adds a fascinating layer to this culture. Derived from Sanskrit, Divehi is written in a beautiful script called Thana, which is read from right to left. Music and dance are key components of Maldivian culture, often showcasing lively rhythms and colorful performances at festivals and celebrations. Additionally, Maldivian cuisine offers a delightful mix of flavors, with fish as a staple ingredient. As you explore the Maldives, you'll find that it's not just the stunning beaches and luxurious accommodations that captivate visitors, but also this unique cultural tapestry that enriches the experience. So are you ready to discover more about the Maldives and its vibrant traditions? Hard to believe, but salmon sacrifice for their future. During their spawning run, salmon become true athletes, dedicating all their energy to swimming upstream to mate. As they navigate through challenging waters, they temporarily shut down systems that are not vital for this mission, including their immune response. This fascinating strategy leaves them more vulnerable to infections, but it also highlights their important role in the ecosystem. After spawning, the decaying bodies of these fish provide a rich source of nutrients for the surrounding environment, nourishing plants and animals alike. This cycle of life and death not only allows new generations of salmon to thrive, but it also supports countless species that share their habitat. So the next time you hear about salmon swimming upstream, remember that their intense journey is a remarkable act of selflessness that sustains entire ecosystems. How cool is that? Did you know a Boeing 767 has 3 million parts? That staggering number highlights just how intricate modern aircraft design really is. Each part, from the tiniest screw to the massive wings, plays a vital role in making the plane safe and efficient. Engineers and designers meticulously plan every aspect to ensure that the aircraft can withstand harsh conditions while flying hundreds of miles in the sky. Not only do they focus on structural integrity, but they also integrate advanced technology to enhance performance and fuel efficiency. The complexity doesn't end there. Regular maintenance checks are crucial to keep everything in top shape. When you consider all these parts working together, it's amazing to think how a machine this large can be so reliable. So next time you see a Boeing 767, remember there's a small community of engineers who have made flying possible by perfecting every one of those 3 million parts. What was Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch like? This enchanting private theme park, nestled in California, became a reflection of the pop icon's dream world. Inspired by the classic tale of Peter Pan, Michael Jackson purchased Neverland Ranch for a staggering $17 million. The sprawling estate, named after the fictional land where children never grow up, featured not just a lavish mansion, but also roller coasters, a zoo, and a carousel. Imagine wandering through a place where the magic of childhood was celebrated at every turn. The zoo housed exotic animals like llamas and monkeys, and visitors could often see them roaming about. In addition, there were beautiful gardens, a sparkling lake, and an outdoor movie theater where Jackson hosted friends and family for fun nights under the stars. Although Neverland showcased the star's desire to create joy, it also became a symbol of his complex public persona. Today, stories about this extraordinary place remind us of Michael's legacy as an artist who cherished imagination and wonder. What would you have done at Neverland? Can you imagine that you might be shocked to learn about Yellowstone's volcano? Beneath the breathtaking landscapes of Yellowstone National Park lies one of the largest active supervolcanoes on our planet. This hidden giant covers an impressive 3,472 square miles across Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho, shielding a massive chamber filled with molten rock just beneath its surface. Visitors flock to see Old Faithful in the park's stunning geysers and lakes, but few realize these wonders only hint at the powerful geological forces at play underneath. The last major eruption of this supervolcano occurred approximately 640,000 years ago, making it critical for scientists to monitor the area closely. Eruptions here could potentially have catastrophic effects, not just in the park, but across vast regions beyond. The geologic activity in Yellowstone provides valuable insight into volcanic behavior and the dynamics of Earth's crust. So the next time you're walking through the park, remember you're standing over a monumental sleeping giant. What other mysteries does this stunning natural treasure conceal? Surprised by soccer's action-packed reality? During a typical 90-minute professional soccer match, you might think players are constantly in action, but they actually only touch the ball for about 2 to 4 minutes. This fascinating statistic reveals just how much of the game involves positioning, running, and strategizing rather than ball handling. Midfielders, who often engage more in both attack and defense, may have slightly longer touches compared to forwards or defenders. However, the goalkeeper adds an interesting twist, as their interactions with the ball aren't included in this average. Players sprint across the field, managing stamina and tactics, while the game unfolds around them. So the next time you watch a match, remember that those few minutes of ball action are just a snapshot of the harder work and skill that goes into making soccer thrilling. What do you think about this balance? Discover Queen Victoria's surprising remedy for cramps. Did you know that Queen Victoria, a powerful figure in British history, used marijuana to ease her menstrual cramps? During her reign in the 19th century, cannabis was often prescribed for various ailments, reflecting the medical practices of that time. While we might not think of a royal figure like Victoria using marijuana, it shows how perceptions of medicine have changed over the years. Back then, cannabis was recognized not just for recreational use, but also for its potential healing properties. Queen Victoria's use of cannabis for her health illustrates a fascinating moment in history when medical treatments were beginning to evolve. Today, as modern science continues to explore the medicinal properties of cannabis, we can see how far we've come since her time. Isn't it interesting how history shapes our understanding of health and healing? Is it really true that LA County is America's biggest? With a staggering population of 9.7 million, Los Angeles County stands as the most populous county in the United States, easily outnumbering the populations of 40 different states. This vibrant melting pot of cultures is not only immense in size but also in diversity, resembling entire nations in terms of the variety of people who call it home. Nestled between states like Michigan and New Jersey in population rankings, LA County attracts individuals from various backgrounds, all in pursuit of the American dream. The bustling economy, bolstered by industries ranging from entertainment to technology, creates countless job opportunities, another enticing factor for newcomers. The cosmopolitan aura is further enhanced by neighborhoods that reflect the rich tapestry of its residents' lives, including thriving communities of immigrants and creative talents. Visitors and locals can indulge in an astonishing array of cuisines and artistic expressions, positioning LA as a dynamic place to live. With its sprawling cities and iconic spots like Hollywood and Griffith Park, it's clear why Los Angeles County continues to allure people from around the globe. Prepare to be amazed by female dragonflies' survival tricks. These clever insects have developed a jaw-dropping strategy to escape overly aggressive males during mating. When a male dragonfly gets too rowdy, the female can perform a dramatic crash dive, plummeting towards the ground. But here's the twist. Instead of buzzing away, she stays perfectly still, mimicking a lifeless body. This extraordinary act can confuse the male, giving her precious seconds to escape and avoid unwanted advances. In the wild, where competition is fierce and mating can be a high-stakes game, this tactic showcases nature's creativity and survival. Think of it like a superhero move, where a quick dive could mean the difference between life and death. So the next time you spot a dragonfly, remember that these beautiful creatures have some surprising, savvy defenses to protect themselves in the complex dance of love and survival. Have you ever wondered why twins are so common in Benin? Benin, a vibrant country in Central Africa, holds the remarkable title of having the highest twin birth rate in the world, exceeding 3%. This astonishing figure is more than double the global average of around 1.3%. So what makes this West African nation so unique? Researchers believe that genetics might play a significant role, as certain ethnic groups in Benin show a higher tendency to produce twins. Additionally, local diets rich in cassava and yams are thought to encourage multiple births. Cultural factors also come into play. In many communities, having twins is celebrated and seen as a blessing. This fascinating phenomenon highlights how a combination of lifestyle, genetics, and cultural beliefs can influence human biology and reproductive health in extraordinary ways. What other secrets do you think Benin's twin legacy holds? Is it really true that bats give birth upside down? You bet it is. Female bats have an incredible way of bringing their little ones into the world while hanging upside down from trees or cave ceilings. When a baby bat is born, gravity tugs at the newborn, but these clever moms are quick to respond. With their wings, or the special membrane that stretches between their legs, they expertly catch their babies, preventing them from plummeting to the ground. This amazing instinct highlights the remarkable adaptations bats have made for their unique way of giving birth. Unlike many other animals, a bat mom has to be nimble and alert, ensuring her newborn's safety right from the start. Isn't nature fascinating? These adaptations not only ensure survival, but also show us how diverse and creative life can be in the animal kingdom. Is it really true that gold can boost fitness? In a truly innovative program, the Dubai government launched the enticing initiative known as Your Weight in Gold. This program encourages residents to lose weight by rewarding them with gold for every kilogram shed. Imagine stepping on the scale and not only seeing a lower number, but also holding shimmering gold in your hand. Participants receive an impressive 1 to 2 grams of gold for each kilogram lost. If someone manages to reach the impressive milestone of losing 10 kilograms, they earn a gold bar. By ingeniously combining health with luxury, the program created a buzz throughout the community, motivating people to embrace healthier lifestyles. This unique incentive transformed a challenging personal journey into a thrilling adventure filled with the promise of golden rewards. Health and fitness do not often come with such bright incentives, but Dubai's program made taking charge of personal wellness both exciting and rewarding. Who knew that the allure of gold could spark a wave of commitment to better health among its citizens? Would you join the challenge for a chance to trade pounds for precious metal? Did you know Jesus might have been born in a cave? Traditionally, many people picture his birth taking place in a cozy stable filled with animals, but biblical scholars suggest it could have actually occurred in a cave. This idea stems from ancient practices in Bethlehem, where caves were often used as shelters for livestock. These caves provided protection from the harsh weather and predators. Furthermore, the Gospel of Luke mentions a manger, an animal feeding trough, and caves were typically equipped with such features. While this theory might shift how we visualize that iconic scene, it helps us understand the historical and cultural context of Jesus' early life. Imagining his birth in a cave allows us to connect more deeply with the humble beginnings of a figure who would go on to inspire millions. What do you think of this different perspective? Beauty secrets of ancient Rome were deadly. In ancient Rome, people were obsessed with looking their best, and one of the most popular beauty hacks was using white lead-based ointments. These ointments promised to cure various skin issues like acne and scars, while giving users a desirable pale complexion. However, what many didn't realize was the dark truth behind this beauty ideal. The main ingredient was lead, a highly toxic metal. Over time, applying these ointments led to serious health problems, including lead poisoning. The pursuit of beauty came at a terrible cost, highlighting how far individuals went to meet beauty standards, even placing their health at risk. This fascinating yet alarming chapter in history reminds us that beauty trends can often hide dangerous consequences. Could the quest for perfection still pose similar risks today? What if I told you Zara switches models every week? This unique approach keeps their clothing catalog fresh and exciting. Zara employs models for just a week, which allows them to showcase a variety of styles and trends. Each model tries on around 15 outfits every day, and with hundreds of photos being snapped, the brand captures a vivid array of looks for both online and in-store displays. This rapid turnover aligns perfectly with Zara's fast fashion model, which emphasizes speed and quick adaptation to changing trends, rather than focusing on long-term branding. By quickly cycling through models and outfits, Zara stays at the forefront of fashion, appealing to shoppers who crave the latest styles. This strategy has not only bolstered Zara's popularity, but also contributed significantly to its impressive dominance in the competitive fashion retail sector, forcing other brands to keep up with the fast-paced world of fashion. Did you know you can make your ears rumble? Some individuals possess the fascinating ability to voluntarily contract the tensor tympani muscle, which is situated in the middle ear. This tiny muscle plays a crucial role in protecting the ear from loud sounds by stiffening the eardrum. However, what's truly remarkable is that certain people can consciously tighten this muscle, creating a low, rumbling noise that only they can hear. This phenomenon is often described as a kind of ear pop or internal sound that differs from what most of us experience. Scientists believe that this voluntary control of the tensor tympani could be related to a heightened awareness of body signals or even a unique neural wiring. Isn't it intriguing to think that while most of us hear sounds from the outside world, some can generate their own unique sound right inside their heads? What other peculiar abilities might humans have? Believe it or not, a wedding gift from Burger King. In a delightful twist of fate, Joel Berger and Ashley King found themselves at the center of a whimsical story that combines love and fast food. When the couple, who hilariously share the same last name as the famous fast food chain, announced their wedding plans in front of a Burger King sign, the company couldn't resist getting involved. They decided to give the couple an unforgettable surprise by covering all expenses for their wedding ceremony. This unique gesture brought smiles not only to the happy couple, but also to their friends and family. Imagine the joy of celebrating your special day, not just with loved ones, but also with a beloved brand playing a special part in your journey. This feels like a real-life fairy tale, blending romance and humor in a way that leaves you wondering what other surprises await in the world of love. This might surprise you. Nuclear energy can reduce carbon footprints. Nuclear energy is a powerhouse when it comes to generating electricity with significantly lower carbon emissions than traditional fossil fuels. The incredible discovery of nuclear fission opened up a new frontier in energy production, allowing us to harness the immense energy stored in atomic nuclei. By developing nuclear reactors, we've been able to produce large amounts of electricity that can power homes, industries, and cities. However, while the benefits are substantial, like reducing greenhouse gases, there are serious risks to consider, such as the potential for accidents and the challenge of nuclear waste management. The debate continues about how to balance these dangers with the urgent need for clean energy solutions. Can we harness the power of nuclear energy safely for a sustainable future? Prepare to be amazed by stunning optical illusions. These fascinating visual phenomena happen when layers of air at different temperatures create a kind of mirage. This effect can occur in both hot and cold climates, making distant horizons appear distorted, wavy, or even like shimmering water. When warm air sits atop cooler air, light bends as it moves through these layers, causing our eyes to misinterpret the image. You might see the horizon shimmering as if it's a reflection on water, or objects appearing higher or lower than they truly are. Imagine a flat desert or a cold winter landscape playing tricks on your eyes. The best part is that anyone can witness these illusions on a hot summer day or a chilly winter evening. So next time you're out exploring, keep an eye on the horizon. What you see might just blow your mind. You might be shocked to learn that Belgium loves strawberries. In the quaint town of Breden, there's a fascinating museum devoted solely to this beloved fruit. The Strawberry Museum showcases the rich history and cultivation of strawberries, highlighting how this sweet berry has shaped local culture over the years. Exhibits feature stunning photographs, antique farming tools, and even interactive displays that let visitors learn about growing strawberries at home. You can explore how different varieties, like the famous El Santa, have become favorites among farmers and consumers alike. The museum also dives into strawberry festivals and culinary delights, where you can taste everything from fresh strawberries to delicious jams and desserts. Belgium's devotion to strawberries isn't just about taste, it's a celebration of tradition and community. Are you ready to discover the juicy secrets behind this cherished fruit? Did you know Louisiana sheriffs collect taxes too? In this unique state, the role of sheriffs goes beyond just enforcing the law. They also have the authority to collect taxes. This dual responsibility gives sheriffs significant power within their communities. A famous example is Harry Lee, who served as the sheriff of Jefferson Parish. When he dropped out of the 1995 gubernatorial race, he famously quipped, "Why would I want to be governor when I can be king?" This statement illustrates the substantial influence sheriffs wield in Louisiana. They are trusted figures in their counties, managing everything from law enforcement to tax collection, which uniquely connects them to local citizens. The blend of these responsibilities creates a powerful position, allowing sheriffs to significantly impact both community safety and local funding. How do you think this affects their relationship with residents? This might surprise you. The Corinth Canal's breathtaking views. This narrow waterway in Greece connects the Ionian Sea with the Aegean Sea, offering sailors a shortcut that saves them time and effort. As you navigate through this stunning canal, towering rock walls rise majestically on either side, creating a feeling similar to being inside a natural tunnel. This impressive engineering feat, completed in the late 19th century, is only about 6.3 kilometers long, but makes a significant impact on maritime travel. The canal's history dates back to ancient times, with plans by emperors like Nero to build it much earlier. Today, it attracts not just boats and ships, but also tourists eager to witness its stunning cliffs and serene waters. Whether you're sailing through it or simply standing on the banks, the Corinth Canal is a remarkable blend of natural beauty and human ingenuity. Are you ready to explore its wonders? Did you know asthma affects Olympians too? Many may think that elite athletes are immune to health issues, but asthma, often called asthma, is the most common chronic illness among Olympians. This respiratory condition affects their ability to breathe freely, making it challenging for them to perform at their peak. It occurs when airways become inflamed and narrow, often leading to coughing, wheezing, or shortness of breath during intense physical activities. With training and effective management, many athletes learn how to control their symptoms, allowing them to compete at the highest levels. Famous Olympians like swimmer Michael Phelps and tennis star Venus Williams have publicly shared their journeys living with asthma, inspiring others with similar challenges. Their experiences prove that having asthma doesn't mean you can't reach your dreams. Understanding this common illness is crucial in supporting both athletes and those who face similar struggles daily. Ever thought about why hair can be art? The Musée du Cheveu in France presents an extraordinary journey into the world of art, crafted from human hair. This unusual museum showcases intricate pieces that transform something ordinary, like hair, into stunning masterpieces. Visitors can explore how artists manipulate hair, weaving, braiding, and sculpting it into everything from delicate jewelry to elaborate portraits. Each artwork tells its own story, often reflecting cultural traditions or personal sentiments, allowing people to see hair in an entirely new light. Imagine walking through a gallery where every piece was created with hair that once belonged to someone, connecting us across time and experience. This museum not only celebrates creativity, but also highlights the historical significance of hair in various cultures. So the next time you think about hair, consider how it might express beauty and artistry in unexpected ways. You won't believe the magic of Catatumbo lightning. This incredible atmospheric phenomenon happens in Venezuela and is known for its jaw-dropping frequency, lighting up the sky an astounding 269 times a year. Located at the confluence of the Catatumbo River and Lake Maracaibo, this area experiences dramatic thunderstorms that produce continuous lightning strikes, often lasting for hours. The unique geography contributes to the phenomenon, as warm, moist air from the lake collides with cooler air from the Andes Mountains. This creates the perfect recipe for an electrifying show. Residents often refer to it as a beacon of hope, because despite the storms, it clears the air and supports the local ecosystem. Scientists are fascinated by Catatumbo lightning, studying its patterns to understand more about weather systems. Why does this specific location see so much lighting? And can it teach us about climate change? Here's something incredible about Danao, Hilia. It's a unique community nestled in Australia, where the vibrant culture and stunning landscape come together in harmony. Danao, Hilia is not just a place, but a living tapestry of traditions and wildlife. The residents here celebrate their rich heritage through festivals, art, and music that resonate with the spirit of the land. Surrounded by breathtaking natural beauty, including lush forests and serene lakes, this area offers a peaceful escape from the hustle and bustle of city life. Whether you're an adventurous hiker seeking scenic trails or a curious traveler wanting to learn about local customs, Danao, Hilia has something for everyone. The community prides itself on sustainability, with eco-friendly practices that protect their environment. What stories and experiences await you in this hidden gem of Australia? Can you believe we discover new species every year? Each year, scientists reveal amazing surprises about Earth's biodiversity by identifying new species, some of which we might never have imagined. Researchers travel to far-off rainforests, deep oceans, and even urban areas, searching for undiscovered life forms. For instance, in the past few years, biologists discovered peculiar creatures like the pink fairy armadillo and a dazzling new species of orchid. This ongoing exploration not only adds to our understanding of nature, but also highlights the importance of protecting habitats where these unique species live. With over 8 million species thought to exist, many are still waiting to be found. Each discovery offers insights into ecosystems, evolution, and the delicate balance of life, reminding us that the world is full of surprises just around the corner. Why exactly does Jesse Martin amaze with fractals? Jesse Martin creates stunning fractal illustrations that capture the imagination of viewers everywhere. These images are not just pretty pictures. They reveal hidden details that come alive when you zoom in. Each zoom level uncovers a new layer of mesmerizing patterns, giving the impression of an endless visual map that seems to stretch infinitely. Inspired by mathematics and nature, Jesse's artwork blends science and creativity seamlessly, inviting spectators to explore a universe of intricate designs where repetition and symmetry reign. His fractals challenge how we perceive art, encouraging people to look closer and embrace the complexity of what lies beneath the surface. Whether you're an art lover, a math enthusiast, or someone who simply enjoys beautiful visuals, Jesse Martin's fractal creations offer a journey of discovery that keeps on giving. Have you taken a moment to dive into the world of fractals? Is it really true that you can float on lava? Believe it or not, if someone were to fall into a volcano, they could actually float on the molten lava. This surprising phenomenon occurs because lava is about 3 times denser than water. So just like how a person can float in a pool, they would be buoyed up by the lava's density. However, this doesn't mean they'd be safe. The extreme heat of the lava, which can reach temperatures of over 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit, 100 degrees Celsius, poses a severe risk. Even before making contact, the intense heat can ignite clothing and burn skin. Floating on lava may sound like an unbelievable idea, but in reality, the true danger lies in the fiery heat and toxic gases that volcanoes emit. It's crucial for anyone near a volcanic area to understand the risks involved. While floating on lava is scientifically possible, survival is another story entirely. So when it comes to volcanoes, curiosity should always take a backseat to caution. Why exactly does the wooden axle matter? This discovery is a game changer in understanding ancient transportation. Archaeologists unearthed a wooden axle together with a wheel, sparking excitement about early engineering. It shows that these wheels weren't just standalone objects. They were part of a cart system. The axle's fixed attachment points indicate a remarkable innovation. Both the wheel and axle rotated together, creating a smoother ride and better handling. This design is quite different from later ones, where wheels could turn independently of the axle. It reflects the ingenuity of our ancestors as they sought efficient ways to transport goods and people. Such findings not only give us a glimpse into their everyday lives, but also highlight the evolution of technology over time. Who knew a simple piece of wood could tell us so much about history? Why exactly does horizons seem to dance in the wind? This stunning floating sculpture in New Zealand, crafted by artist Neil Dawson, captures the imagination of visitors with its illusion of a giant sheet of paper suspended above a lush green hill. The artwork is designed to twist and turn with the gentle breezes, creating a dynamic visual that appears to change shape. Made of lightweight metal, Horizons takes advantage of the natural elements, giving it an ethereal presence that feels alive. Located in the South Island, the sculpture not only reflects Dawson's innovative approach to art, but also invites observers to appreciate the beauty of their surroundings. Whether you're standing at the base or enjoying it from afar, it's hard not to be mesmerized by how this artwork harmonizes with nature. What messages about nature and art do you think the sculpture conveys? Prepare to be amazed by the power of your voice. A simple voice recording can unveil fascinating insights into a person's identity health, emotions, and even their daily habits. Modern analysis techniques dig deep into speech patterns, revealing clues about where someone is from, how they feel, and sometimes even their state of mind. Scientists use advanced technology to study things like pitch, tone, and pacing, which all carry hidden meanings. For example, a shaky voice might signal nervousness, while a steady tone often conveys confidence. Additionally, researchers can identify unique vocal markers linked to specific backgrounds, helping them understand linguistic diversity. As we continue to unlock the secrets embedded in our speech, imagine the possibilities. Could your voice reveal more than you ever thought? How much do you really know about what your voice says about you? Did you know standing can burn calories? Simply standing can help you shed calories without breaking a sweat. An average person weighing around 68 kilograms can burn approximately 112 calories just by standing still for a couple of hours. This seemingly small change not only helps in calorie burning, but also contributes to better posture and improved circulation. When you stand, your muscles engage more than when you sit, leading to a natural increase in energy expenditure. Plus, it encourages better spinal alignment and reduces pressure on your back. Integrating standing into your daily routine, like using a standing desk or taking breaks to stretch your legs, can have a positive impact on your overall health. Why not give it a try and see how it makes you feel? Little adjustments might just lead to big benefits. Prepare to be surprised by Neil deGrasse Tyson's career choice. It's hard to imagine a world where Neil deGrasse Tyson, the renowned astrophysicist, might have danced instead of delving into the cosmos. While navigating the challenges of financing his higher education, Tyson seriously contemplated a rather unexpected route: stripping. This unique consideration highlights the financial struggles many face in pursuit of academic dreams. However, Tyson made a pivotal decision, ultimately choosing to focus on his love for math lessons and the sciences. With his sharp intellect and passion for the universe, he pursued his studies diligently, leading him to become a prominent figure in science communication. Tyson's journey reminds us that even the brightest minds can face daunting choices, and how they navigate these paths shapes their futures. Who would have thought that one of the most influential scientists today almost took a detour into the world of entertainment to get by? Unbelievable patterns in pandemic history revealed. For centuries, people have noticed an intriguing cycle of pandemics surfacing every 100 years, leading some to ponder a so-called plague curse on humanity. Significant outbreaks like the bubonic plague in 1720, cholera in 1820, the Spanish flu in 1920, and the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020 fit this peculiar timeline almost perfectly. This repeated pattern has sparked conversations among historians and scientists who wonder if there's a deeper connection behind these events. Could it simply be coincidence, or is there a hidden cause influencing these outbreaks? Factors like climate change, urbanization, and global travel might play a role in this pattern. By studying these past pandemics, researchers aim to understand how we can better prepare for future outbreaks. As we move forward, will we learn from our history or continue to face similar challenges? Surprisingly, it's a fact that junk food can harm vision. In 2019, a teenager from Bristol, United Kingdom, faced serious health challenges due to his peculiar diet. Living primarily on French fries, Pringles, white bread, and the rare addition of ham or sausage, he ended up with severe vitamin deficiencies and malnutrition. This unhealthy eating pattern didn't just lead to tired eyes. It caused permanent damage to his central vision, creating blind spots that would be hard to adapt to. This situation highlights a disturbing reality about nutrition. When the body doesn't get essential vitamins and minerals, serious health consequences can follow. Carrots may be famous for promoting good eyesight, but this case reminds us that a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, proteins, and whole grains is necessary for maintaining our health. Can you imagine losing your sight because of a poor diet? What if I told you about the longest Prime Minister? Sir Robert Walpole holds the record as the longest-serving British Prime Minister, leading the country from 1721 to 1742. Imagine that! Serving for a remarkable 21 years, he helped shape the political landscape of Britain during a time of great change. Walpole was a key figure in establishing the role of the Prime Minister as we know it today. He navigated the tricky waters of politics, managing conflicts and working towards stability after the tumultuous years of the earlier part of the century. His leadership style relied heavily on persuasion and building alliances, allowing him to maintain a firm grip on power. People often questioned whether Walpole's influence was beneficial or detrimental to the monarchy and parliament, but one thing is clear: his time in office set significant precedents for successors. How did he manage to stay in charge for so long? Ever thought slow running burns more fat? This common belief is actually a myth. While it's true that lower intensity workouts, like jogging, use fat as a primary energy source, they don't always lead to the best results for fat loss. When you engage in higher intensity workouts, like sprinting or interval training, you burn more calories in a shorter amount of time. This surplus of calories burned can lead to greater fat loss in the long run. Your body continues to use energy even after you finish exercising, a phenomenon known as the afterburn effect. So while jogging may feel easier, incorporating some high-intensity workouts into your routine can help accelerate your overall fat loss journey. Finding the right balance between intensity and duration in your workouts is essential for achieving your fitness goals. Why not give it a try? What if I told you about Comox's colorful murals? This charming town in British Columbia, Canada, is a feast for the eyes with vibrant murals transforming its streets into an open-air gallery. From whimsical designs to powerful messages, these stunning artworks reflect the community's spirit and celebrate its rich history. Local artists and visiting creators bring life to the walls, turning ordinary buildings into captivating canvases that attract both residents and tourists alike. You might find a mural depicting the town's stunning landscapes or imaginative characters that spark joy. Each piece tells a story, inviting viewers to pause and soak in the creativity. This artistic movement not only enhances Comox's appeal, but also fosters a sense of community pride, encouraging collaborations and events that engage people of all ages. So next time you wander through Comox, remember to take a moment to appreciate the extraordinary art that surrounds you. Most people don't know this incredible weight loss story. After undergoing surgery, a brave individual lost over 660 pounds, a remarkable feat that changed their life completely. This journey wasn't just about shedding weight, it also involved tackling emotional challenges and redefining their self-image. Imagine the dedication required to stick with a healthy lifestyle after such a significant transformation. The process started with medical professionals guiding them through surgery, but true change came from personal hard work and commitment. With every pound lost, they faced both triumphs and setbacks. Friends and family provided support, helping to navigate the ups and downs. Their inspiring story teaches us that while physical transformations can be impressive, the emotional journey is equally vital in achieving lasting change. It's a powerful reminder that with determination and support, overcoming life's obstacles is possible. What could you achieve with a little more determination? Guess what Samsung started as before tech fame? It may be surprising to learn that Samsung, famous for its innovative electronics, actually began as a small noodle-selling business in South Korea. Founded by Lee Byung-chul in 1938, Samsung started out by trading dried fish, locally grown produce, and yes, noodles. The company gradually expanded, venturing into various sectors including textiles, insurance, and food processing. Fast forward to 1970, Samsung made a pivotal shift when it entered the burgeoning tech industry, producing its first black and white television. This leap into technology set the stage for what would become a global powerhouse in electronics. Today, Samsung is recognized for its cutting-edge smartphones, televisions, and home appliances that shape the way we live. Isn't it fascinating to think about how a humble noodle shop turned into a giant that influences our daily lives? This transformation showcases not only Samsung's adaptability, but also the dynamic nature of business in response to market demands and technological advancements. Is it really true that Christian Bale transforms his body? Christian Bale is famous for his incredible physical makeovers for his film roles, taking dedication to a whole new level. For example, while preparing for his role in The Machinist, He dropped more than 60 pounds through a rigorous diet that included almost no carbs and minimal calories. This drastic weight loss was shocking, but Bale didn't stop there. Only a few months later, he bulked up significantly, gaining over 90 pounds of muscle to take on the iconic character of Batman in The Dark Knight. This intense transformation included a demanding workout regimen and a high-protein diet, showcasing his commitment to realism in his performances. Bale's ability to drastically change his physique for different roles raises questions about the extremes actors will go to for their craft. How do these transformations affect their health and well-being in the long run? You won't believe this Alabama driving law. In Alabama, there's an unusual rule that forbids driving while wearing a blindfold. This quirky law makes you wonder what inspired it. Was there really someone who thought it was a good idea to drive blindfolded? The fact that this regulation exists points to a bizarre history of reckless behavior. Driving requires a clear view of the road, and wearing a blindfold means you can't see anything. This law serves as a reminder to prioritize safety on the roads and encourages drivers to be responsible. While it might seem funny to think about, safety regulations often come from real incidents that raised alarms. Laws like this one, even if they sound strange today, have been created to protect people from harm. How many other odd laws do you think might have similar stories? This might surprise you. Americans love their childhood homes. Almost half of Americans stay close to where they grew up, often living within just 50 miles of their childhood neighborhoods. This statistic reveals a fascinating connection between people and their roots, showcasing how strong emotional ties can shape our lives. For many, a childhood home is more than just a place. It's filled with memories of family gatherings, friendships, and formative experiences. These feelings of belonging often lead individuals to settle down near their past, creating a comforting circle of familiarity. As life progresses, relationships with family and friends often deepen in these locales, reinforcing the community bonds that have formed over the years. This phenomenon also highlights how deep-seated our sense of place can be, prompting us to consider how where we come from influences who we become. Why do you think so many of us choose to stay close to our roots? Taste the magic of rolled ice cream. This delightful dessert, often called Thai ice cream, is a tasty treat that has taken the world by storm. The process begins with a liquid mixture, usually made from milk, cream, and flavors of your choice, which is poured onto a freezing metal plate. As the mixture touches the cold surface, it freezes almost instantly, creating a creamy base. Skilled artisans then use metal spatulas to scrape the frozen mixture, rolling it into beautiful spirals. Each roll is placed neatly in a cup, allowing you to enjoy this unique dessert topped with an array of goodies, like fresh fruit, chocolate drizzles, or crunchy nuts. Unlike traditional ice cream that often comes in scoops, rolled ice cream offers a visually stunning experience, making it a favorite at fairs and dessert shops. Whether you savor it on a hot summer day or as a fun treat with friends, rolled ice cream's fun preparation and diverse flavors make it a sweet indulgence you won't want to miss. You won't believe this about detectives and magnifying glasses. While we often picture detectives solving mysteries like Sherlock Holmes with a trusty magnifying glass in hand, the truth is quite different. In real-world crime scene investigations, these iconic tools aren't commonly used as they are in movies and books. Instead, forensic experts rely on advanced technology and scientific methods to gather evidence. Tools like digital cameras, forensic light sources, and chemical analysis provide a clearer and more reliable view of crime scenes. Magnifying glasses might be handy for examining small details, but they fall short compared to the sophisticated equipment that modern detectives use today. So the next time you think of a detective story, remember that the reality of crime solving is much more about technology than it is about that classic magnifying glass. What if I told you Velcro was inspired by burrs? In 1941, Swiss engineer Georges de Mestral took a stroll in the countryside and noticed something peculiar: tiny burrs clinging to his pants and his dog's fur. Intrigued by this natural phenomenon, he examined the burrs under a microscope and discovered their unique hook-like structures that allowed them to latch onto fabric and fur with surprising strength. This moment sparked a creative idea for de Mistral, who began experimenting with a similar design using fabric. Fast forward a few years and his invention of the hook and loop fastener, now widely known as Velcro, changed the way we think about fastening items. Today, Velcro is used in everything from clothing and shoes to spacesuits and more. So next time you fasten your shoes, remember the genius inspired by a simple nature walk. Most people don't know this, but cyanobacteria changed Earth forever. These tiny, simple organisms are a type of bacteria that emerged around 2.8 billion years ago, making them the oldest known living systems on our planet. What makes cyanobacteria truly remarkable is their ability to perform photosynthesis, the process in which they convert sunlight into energy while releasing oxygen as a byproduct. This wasn't just important for their survival, it had a profound impact on Earth's atmosphere. Before cyanobacteria appeared, the atmosphere had very little oxygen, making it difficult for most life forms to thrive. As they flourished in oceans and shallow waters, they pumped vast amounts of oxygen into the air, gradually transforming our planet into a place where complex life could eventually evolve. Today, cyanobacteria are still vital, contributing to ocean ecosystems and influencing climate patterns. Isn't it incredible how such small organisms can have such big effects? Let's explore the fascinating world of the bionic bee. Imagine a tiny robot buzzing around like a bee, but it's made of metal and technology. The bionic bee is a groundbreaking invention designed to assist during emergencies when natural bee populations decline. Pollination is crucial for many plants, including those that produce our food. With bee populations facing threats like pesticides, habitat loss, and climate change, scientists created this robotic solution to step in when our buzzing friends are in trouble. The bionic bee uses advanced sensors to identify flowers that need pollination, replicating the intricate movements of a real bee. It can help ensure that crops continue to thrive, contributing to food security. As technology advances, innovations like the bionic bee highlight our ability to adapt and find solutions to pressing environmental issues. What do you think the future holds for robotic pollinators and their impact on agriculture? Is it really true that divorce is illegal in the Philippines? Surprisingly, the Philippines stands as one of only 2 countries in the world, along with the Vatican, where divorce remains completely prohibited. This law reflects the nation's strong Catholic influence and traditional values surrounding marriage and family life. In the Philippines, couples who wish to separate must pursue annulments, which can be lengthy, costly, and often emotionally draining. While annulments declare that a marriage was never valid, they don't offer the same straightforward process as divorce. As a result, many people find themselves stuck in unhappy or abusive relationships, unable to formally end their marital ties. The debate over divorce has gained momentum in recent years, with advocates arguing for the need to modernize laws and provide better options for those in difficult situations. Critics, however, often raise concerns about the potential impacts on family structures and values. As discussions continue, many wonder, will the Philippines ever embrace divorce legislation? What if I told you bamboo grows 35 inches daily? This remarkable plant isn't just a pretty face, it belongs to the grass family. That's right, bamboo is classified as grass, which surprises many people. These incredible plants are known for their fast growth, with certain species able to shoot up an astonishing 35 inches in just 24 hours. Imagine resting under a bamboo grove and awakening to a transformed landscape, surrounded by towering stalks that seem to have sprouted overnight. This rapid growth makes bamboo a vital resource in many cultures, used for everything from building materials to delicious dishes. Plus, it plays a significant role in the environment by absorbing carbon dioxide and providing oxygen. So next time you see bamboo, remember it's not just beautiful, it's a powerful plant that keeps on growing. Isn't nature amazing? Get excited about the C1 by Lit Motors. This revolutionary vehicle is unlike anything you've ever seen, operating on just 2 wheels yet handling like a car. Thanks to its groundbreaking gyroscopic stability system, the C1 stays balanced even at high speeds, reaching up to 100 miles per hour. Imagine cruising around town in a fully electric vehicle that's not only fun to drive, but also environmentally friendly. With growing concerns about pollution and traffic, the C1 offers a fantastic solution, merging cutting-edge technology with practicality. It's perfect for urban areas where space is tight, allowing you to zip through traffic with ease. The sleek design and futuristic features ensure that you'll turn heads while you ride. Plus, the quiet electric motor means you won't be disturbing your neighbors as you embark on your adventures. So whether you're commuting to work or just out exploring, the C1 by Lit Motors is an exciting glimpse into the future of transportation. Are you ready to embrace this new way of getting around? Did you know that your brain filters information constantly? This amazing organ processes an incredible amount of data every second, but it doesn't overwhelm you with everything it encounters. Instead, the brain has a built-in filtering system that helps us focus on the most important things around us. Imagine walking in a busy street. While cars honk and people chatter, your brain subtly prioritizes the sounds and sights you really need to pay attention to, like your friend's voice calling for you or a traffic signal changing. This filtering allows you to concentrate on specific tasks, whether it's studying for a test or enjoying a conversation over dinner. Scientists think this is crucial for navigating our complex world, helping us make quick decisions without getting distracted by every little thing. So the next time you notice something important amidst chaos, remember your incredible brain is doing its job.